2011 AFL Grand Final is underway. Collingwood versus Geelong. At the first bounce, it's Jolly against Ottens. Jolly got the tap. Ottens fed it out to Selwood. Straight away off to Varco. Varco can go all the way. Runs to 45. Travis Varco! Oh, what a start for the Cats!
Adams. Here is Varco. Wanted to wheel up the middle. Pendlebury again. Doing a bit of damage. Horrible kick. He had Treloar on, or to go it was down the field. Varco runs into an open. 35. Closing. Got it. Collingwood with the first of the game.
Treloar flicked the handball just into the path of Dunkley. Rivers went and got it. Salem a little one. Petrarca within range off a step. Christian goes. Bang! First in the grand final indeed.
Twists, turns, gives it back to Stengline. Now back to Rowan Jones. Now to Braun as Sydney put up the wall. To Waters, who just throws it on the left boot. It's a high ball inside 50. There's Matthews, can't take the one-hander. Roberts Thompson mobs up. Buchanan under pressure. Under real pressure. Off the ground! Judd's got it!
You cannot afford to fumble in grand finals.
Sewell, so industrious, trying to get the ball out. Malcheski, left footer, can he get the hook? It's pretty good. It's a chance. It's a goal. It was very, very good.
Nice delivery to Wellingham. To Jolly. He's got side bottom in support. Short down the line, and a solid mark taken by Cloak. Too far out to score. About 65 from goal. There's a Brown lead, ignored. So Cloak loads up. It's a monster kick. It's coming back. He's made it easily. That is a monster.
Into the 50. Here comes Lynch. It wasn't well placed for him. On the next line, Hunter across to Cousins. He's been running all year and he's finishing strongly.
Gardner is the big man lurking behind for the Saints. In he comes. Goes for the spiral. Well, it's untidy, but I think it's good. Oh, this could be a magpie day. This could be a magpie day. He tumbled it through.
Holland waits behind, waits for the ball to hit the ground, but gee, Bradshaw been prominent so far. McRae farming it out to Keating. They're lining up across centre half forward. Jonathan Brown back on his feet. Hackermanis within range. He'd dearly love to land a blow for the Lions. And he's done it.
Mychek cut it off. He's got Hoskin Elliott short, not sure. It's a slow handball, that's better. Gets to Thomas, and then Thomas's little ball touched on the way through to Goey. Still to Goey, still with De Goey, still with De Goey. Oh yes, yes, you knew he could do it because he's a great, great special player.
And Thurston's, of course, kicked 3 goals in the grand final 4 years ago. Surgeon with a turnover. Stevie Johnson.
Just too clever with the kick. We know he can do it. We know he can get that 9 out of 10. He had a bit of momentum up, a rush of blood. He's gone for the little banana kick on the side.
It's his 7th touch too.
Oh, and again there's a turnover. And Ablett, the little genius, drives it home.
Got it from Gilm, who got it from the man in the opposite back pocket, Guerra, as the kick comes down towards half forward. And a strong mark is taken by Brown right on the 50. Brown wasting no time. Bacon square. This has got to carry. Campbell Brown from long range.
Now, ball coming over the top. Free kick to Stengline. Fletcher runs on, is allowed to. Advantage called. And Dean Cox is in the clear. The 204-centimetre giant. Can he go all the way from a long way? Oh, this is a magnificent effort. He's done it. That is sensational athleticism, run and confidence by the All-Australian ruckman. Players really haven't got a chance to settle.
Yeah, they're dropping short consistently too.
Not good enough.
Getting in each other's way. Here's Burgoyne. The Panther strikes.
Not to the advantage of his teammates, though. Graham, Peake, now a chance. Opens up for the Saints. Gilbert into the path of Montagna. They've got men back. Riebold in the middle, calling for the football. Schneider, will he give it to Riebold? He will. Riebold runs in. Touched off the boot. Oh, my goodness.
Can you believe that?
Wonderful chase by Heath Shaw. He came up behind him like a librarian. He never heard him.
Now they're holding the ball, which was obvious from the replay.
Boundary throw in. Hale tries to backhand it down. Gee, they've been hard on Hanbury. That was a big hit. I think it was McAvoy or Roughhead that got him. Meantime, in the goal square, Gunston.
And it'll come back. Ooh! Alistair Lynch and Darryl Wakely. They're old enough to know better.
And the trainer's gone out to him. And this is how it all started. Oh, gee.
This is 1958 revisited. It's the bloodbath.
Creating great turnovers. Goes wide, wants Martin. Reasonable spot. Brown at the back. Martin won the footy. He wheeled his way through it. Little kick forward. Hurley to kick a goal. He does. Big that was.
Down there, Ismail Chesky committed to the pack and did well. Grundy. This is interesting. It's a main event in any stadium in the world. Jenner pursued by Rioli. Rioli can't go with him. Jenner wins the gold medal.
Yes, just a couple of minutes to go, and the lead is 15. They would dearly not want to concede another one. Pettigrew, a man who can run. You can see he's quite confident, striding out against Brad Ottens, but maybe overconfident.
That is the victory. Sean Burgoyne, time here. But the smother came from King. Corey. No escape there, but was able to get it to Vichinsky. Ablett now, well done by Geelong. Kelly, Selwood, sold it beautifully and sets up Bartell. Not a big goal kicker, but he's got one to go with that Brownlow.
Rioli with a couple of first quarter goals. Now he's hugging the pocket here, wanting Hodge to win a one-on-one against Schofield. Puopolo got a high tackle, back to Hodge. That's a goal, I think. It is. Hodge has done it from nowhere.
Lepic, hurried kick away, Caracella.
Hit him on the hand, free kick.
Advantage paid, Pike takes it, Ackermanis roaming free. One bounce from Acker. On the brink of something great, Jason Ackermanis goes to town. Forced to kick this time, the old helicopter. Hunter's pretty good at getting underneath them. Richards, reckless abandonment now. Here's Embley, it's all open for him. Goods going hard, Embley going hard enough to kick the goal.
Boys never left the footy though, did it?
Soldo to Pickett. Whoa, what about that? A full 360 in slow motion. Just down your marks. Wonderful play out of the middle. Pickett, look at the boys get around him, the first gamer. They've got players on here. Pickett did well. Look at the left foot as well. Doubling around Martin. He didn't want the body contact. He kept the body free. The pickup's unbelievable. That's the play of the game. That is the play of the game. I've never seen anything like it. He didn't want the contact, and he went out the back door.
Thurston's onto the wing, and Port get a chance on the break, and it's in the arms of Byron Pickett. A couple of bounces. Byron winds up. He's running amok at the MCG. Byron Pickett.
Tries to pull it back towards the middle. Why not? Rioli is lurking. He finished up on the deck though. McGovern kept his balance. Hutchings comes away. Nothing down the ground. He's run down by Rioli. His hands were quick enough, or were they? Gang tackle. Here's trouble. Smith, the speedster is away. Couple of bounces. Searing run. Puopolo can run inside 50. One man to beat. He wrong foots Grundy. Kicks long and misses. Oh, what a run. A jinking run that almost brought the house down.
Just had the confidence, he knew he could take his man. Oh, danger! Cut off. Hodge will kick a second. He does. The captain kicks the 10th. He can feel that cup in his hands, I reckon.
Absolutely superb. Jetta gets another little opportunity. Ferocious here at the moment, the Pies. Sire setting up Maynard. Caught one right in the guts from Ryan. He's down, Maynard. He's winded. He's really soaked up that one from Ryan.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right in the breadbasket.
Yep, that is a perfect hip and shoulder front on.
Now this man getting the ball, sure, he's the spare man in defence.
He's gone without it. Lynch gathers. He's got loose men everywhere, but he decides to have a pump shot, and it's an absolute ripper.
So Matner obviously off his line and then takes Mitchell on. He's a long left footer, and that is a long left foot. Good's in a good spot, and yes he does. Oh no, not paid, maybe he didn't. Morton has to fish for it, still fishing. No one's got him, and he's hooked a big one.
Pike, Caracella will go to Chad Corns.
Suddenly there's a different feeling over this game. The Lions, the sparkle has returned. Caracella, Ackermanis, talk about sparkle. Jason knows how to kick there. Oh, what an extraordinary kick.
Chesky inside the forward 50, bounces off the chest of Reid. Brilliant by Robert Thompson, falling to the ground. Hand pass forward inside the 50 by Jack. Socket off the ground by Goods. He can kick a goal, this man. Morton puts it through. That's his second.
Sends it long and deep. Rewalt got under the footy a little. Look at them gang up on Lynch there. If there weren't four, left Martin around the body, high ball. He's got it.
What a moment.
Gee.
Jarman,
Another belt forward by Brisbane.
Caracella somehow got it out to McGrath, to Black on his favoured side. Left foot kick is right through the middle.
Geelong have been so good from stoppages. They've kicked 6 goals so far in the game.
It's ours to the front. Dangerfield's been enormous. Stengel. Now Smith, he's already got a couple. He's got another one. It is raining goals.
Milbourne. Hoping for Corey Harley. Oh, Chapman! Paul Chapman!
He set himself.
Ackermanis. Handballs back into open territory. Freeborn cleans up McRae very fairly, I might add.
And listen to the Magpie fans out there.
Shit, that's a big hit. Freeborn on McRae. Just shows the courage of McRae.
Floston, where's the aerialist? Got a bit of a fly jack. All eyes were on Lynch on that occasion. Picked up by Rioli. Creative handball to Martin. Martin snapped around the goal. Got it. Got his third, Dusty.
Off hands, Duray. Too tall for Mitchell. Oh, well played, Sinclair. Slapped it across to Lacroix. Sheed finds himself in space. Dropping back, Darling. Spilt the mark, Darling. Then he fumbled it away. Stratton didn't need more than one chance. Gave it to Duray. The short one comes across the lake, and the danger is past.
Johnson, as the sun begins to shine at the MCG, kicks it straight to Lockyer, to Buckley, who unloads from 55 metres out! Buckley's gold!
Burgoyne, the halfbacks for the Hawks.
That's a long rest as the ball bounces down towards half forward. Burgoyne the fumble uncharacteristically. Oh, Lake! Had a trampoline.
By his standards, Rioli, Bolton clever, Lambert. This man is playing a great game. Pickett as well. Picks it up cleanly, composed, sets up Martin. Pickett, take a bow. You've been superb. Dusty might polish it up for 4.
Man who won the Norm Smith in 2017. He's probably putting his name right to the top of that list, BT. But
Pickett looking to give it off here. And there, guess who? Gave it to the man that set it up for him. And that was a very kind gesture by Dusty. A debutant about to put the dagger in the heart on grand final day.
Marlon Pickett lines up. Look at them get around him.
Even the goals aren't convincing. It came about because of the blue. When I say the goals aren't convincing for the Saints. Kick forward towards half forward there by side bottom. Opportunity for Didak. Smothers the ball, runs onto it, hooks. It's bending back. Yes. Oh, Blake kicked it into Didak. That was wonderful by the number 4. Didak across the boot, but that wasn't enough. Whitten found his own ball and snapped with the right foot.
You know, that bit of play, I think, just they're just one goal away from exploding again, I reckon. But they need some. Oh, Gordon had his head ricocheted to the hard surface. That was dangerous. Very, very lucky. Have a look at this.
A rush kick, but it still finds Hall. Hall finds the run of Goods, who pops it over the top. Lewis, Roberts, Thompson finds some space, and he kicks the goal.
It goes down towards full forward. Controlled well by Roughhead. Gives it to Jew.
Good man to give it to in this position, Jew. Kicks it long and hard, wanting the boundary line initially. And right in Rioli. Rioli brilliant here. Absolutely brilliant, Rioli.
Fantastic. That's what wins your matches. Couldn't control it. Hooley went in. 3-on-1 it was for the Tigers. Short was able to back up. Send the ball to half forward. High ball bolted there. Rewalt tries to knock it forward. Rioli had a crack at it as well. Spills to Martin. Little right foot slider along the ground. He's got another one. Martin's kicked another one. It's his second of the game. And he puts the Tigers in front.
Ruffy pops it up. Schoenmakers, big fly. Smith in the pocket. Clever. Oh, better than clever. Brilliant.
He's keeping on. Osborne to the run of Crawford. 305 games. He pulls it back towards the middle. Hard to move Stewie Jew in that situation. Jew inside the forward 50. Rioli thought about going back. Now he's got the crumb. Franklin didn't take the mark, but all's well that ends well.
Bradshaw gets it inside, but Bateman's the one who just keeps running to that space.
Taylor. Whoops, some indecision. Taylor surrounded by Hawks. Strong tackle got him down by Bateman. Hodge. Jew. Kicks a goal. Oh, look out.
What can they do to turn this around? It's in good hands right now. Ablett. Milburn. They're running out of ideas by the look of it. Franklin. Still with Duddy. Well done, Scarlett. Still with Franklin, though. Now, Jew could kick this, and he has. He's had the best 5 minutes of his footy life, and that includes the 04 Grand Final.
Well, I'm getting in very early. Could we be back here next week?
You have gone early.
Gee, Anthony's been good at those centre bounces.
Hart puts Brisbane forward once again. Johnson against Ackermanis. Ackermanis won the footy. Got it to Voss. Here we go. Voss from 55. Goal! Lions in front.
30 seconds left. Little one from Viney. Surely not another one. Handball to Oliver. Streaming through. Bang! Bang, bang, bang! That is incredible.
Biggest lead of the match, JB.
Goals from centre square. What this club's famous for, and they've brought it this term.
That's 4 for the quarter, 4 centre bounce goals. It's because they're not just getting clearances where you kick through hands and scrounge one forward. It's all out the front.
And the Eagles get over the line. We'll know in 30 minutes' time. And we can't wait. As McVeigh gives Hall and the Swans the first chance, they are going. As the Brownlow man. The Brownlow man!
Won't give up. Wakeland tackles him. Now it comes out to Akamanis. Can he find some space? He can! Akamanis has kicked 4.
That's a rare sighting today. After a wonderful season. Goes down towards half forward. McGovern is the target. He used a lot of strength there, held his position. And now Hill running goalward. No, I wouldn't. Oh, dear. What a terrible compromise.
Brian Lake, love that. The coach would love that, playing the game right to the very end. Ex-teammates at the Bulldogs too. Oh, great play, Brian.
He read that so well, didn't he? Clarko loved it. No, don't often see him smile in the coach's box.
Not sure that he's going to. He's on the run. You'd give him a big chance, wouldn't you? He can spray a bit from set shots. He missed a pretty easy one early in the match. He winds himself up. Gee, it's a good kick. It is a great kick. It's one for the ages. That really makes a big statement.
Another who Mark Williams has showed faith in this year. The lead comes out of the square from Brogan. He hits it hard. Oh, Montgomery to Wanganeen, the man for all occasions. He's done it again. He's headed for a second flag. 4 goals. Pandemonium at Alberton Oval and at the MCG.
Short little ball to Dangerfield, and Dangerfield looking for his first. Something he's wanted, gives it off to Cameron. Very, very unselfish. Cameron unloads. Got it! Look at him celebrate this.
So Collingwood pressing. Building forward, Lee Brown. Davis and Dempster. Davis! Well, this would be ironic. He's made a mark on the big stage.
Trying to scrounge it, but again, just totally overwhelmed by the numbers. Mackie, Scarlett, surging forward again. He won't be able to kick a goal from there. They've got a couple down there who can. All the way was Stevie J.
Goes around Tippett, gives it to McRae in space. He drives it back towards the 50. Picking from behind! Picking from behind! What a mark!
He was very lucky there because
he didn't want to use Renouf, did he?
Yeah, he didn't want to use Renouf. He thought he'd go safe. He's running.
Quickly on Franklin. Oh, he's done it. He's done it. He's put the icing on the cake. He's made it hard now.
Time is ticking away. Down to 8 minutes now. High footy to centre half. Kolodjasny the swatting ball. Lambert found Martin. Broke the tackle. Got a skidder. Martin. Could it be 3? It is. Dusty's kicked 3.
Ball to Davis. They've won 4 of those 6. Buchanan puts them in front.
And it's just hard to see where Collingwood are going to get this forward momentum from, Das, as the Cats fans start their version of the Collingwood chant.
Corey talks one to half forward and we'll have a throw in. 99,537.
Schneider. Here is Hayes. Belting forward. Got it!
Some help from Selwood. Daniel Kerr, individual effort. Absolutely superb. Virtuoso stuff through the middle. He took on too much in the end. Judd trying to help out. Play on the call. Stengler in the hurried one. Got to be tough. Armstrong steps up. Oh, he steps up in the best possible way and punches the air.
Back to Grundy, and then off the step to fall forward. big fly, Bird, Goods, could he roll it through? He can! Cometh the moment, cometh the champion.
Adam Goods for Sydney. Puts them inside 50. Hall has been very quiet. O'Keefe, run down. Kept the ball in play. He's on his wrong side. Ryan O'Keefe now on the left. Straightens up towards goal. And might have gone through! O'Keefe's got it! Sensational goal!
McRae, here he goes again. Jason Eckermenis. He is a menace with 5 goals.
Caddy ripped it away, back to Jack, and then Revolt centering the ball. Martin front spot, Martin's got it, and Dusty hooking. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah. That's the cream on the most beautiful cake imaginable.
He got both hands on it, but spilt the beans. Good use of the body by Dawson. Now Mooney has another crack. Taps it to Chapman. Chapman over to Rook. Max Rook on the left boot. Max Rook has kicked the goal. Touched on the line. It is touched on the line.
Stevie Baker touched it, crashed the post.
Kicks it back towards the wing. In front, Franklin, knocked away by Morris. Naismith sold a teammate into trouble. Quick thinking by Kennedy. And Franklin was run down. Tom Boyd's got it. Tom Boyd goes long. How will it bounce? The stadium holds its breath. It's a goal. And the western suburbs erupt.
He looks back inside with a sizzling little low drop punt. Here's Buddy Franklin, knocked away by Morris. Couldn't mark it. Naismith, Kennedy, handball out to Buddy. Buddy tackled by Morris. Dropping the ball. Boyd took the advantage and played on from inside the centre square. Boyd's kicked the goal. Boyd's kicked the goal from inside the centre. Fuck! I can't believe that. Boyd has kicked the goal from inside the centre square. He's got the magic. Can you believe that? There wasn't. It was.
Here we go. The 5-minute warning. The Eagles lead Sydney by a point. Could we have a draw? I'll go with it now as the ball's kicked to the 50. Huge pack fly. Stengline. Buchanan put the head down. Got it out to O'Keefe. Kick smothered. Chick. Hunter. Eagles by 7. 5-minute warning. 5 minutes of game time left. Buckley desperate, slaps it out. Can Leon Davis pick it up? He's bowled over. Back to Brad Scott. Around the corner to the full forward area. Lynch can't manufacture a mark. Ackermanis. Left foot snap. Ackermanis has kicked a goal. What a snap.
Wants to see it through to the siren, but he's got every right to feel content, feel pleased with what he's done with this team. They've been very good for at least 3 seasons, and this year they've done it in finals where it counts.
So many great stories in this Port Adelaide team, and Adam Kingsley suffers rejection early. He adds to it with a goal.
Collingwood free kick. Harry O'Brien deep in defence. Oh, short one. Johnson slips over. Varco to the captain. This would be sweet. A sweet goal to Cameron Ling.
You can see the emotion, as you said, BT. They ride the bumps.
That's a Selwood family there.
And they've gone through so much heartbreak deep in finals.
Jezza already has one in this term, and now he's got 2, and the arms go up.
Dalhouse to Daniel to Stringer, having an impact at last. That big goal in the last quarter. Good kick. Gives Pickett a chance. It's over. It's all over. The drought. The damn wall is busted.
And he'd be happy, really happy, but he'd also have a tinge of sadness not being involved, I'm sure.
Girioldi's kicked a Koch and a beauty, and the skipper goes and then tries to lace it out, but no, he doesn't. He kicks a goal.
If he kicks the goal, I think West Coast can win the grand final. 2 minutes and just under. Massive. Sheed from the boundary. Needs to be inch perfect. He is. He's got the most impossible
Ben Johnson right down in the forward square for St Kilda. Goddard the target. O'Brien.
Here we go, 1-1.
Hayes belting the ball forward. Johnson quickly off the mark. Milner at best. Ball bouncing. Scores a level. Oh, no. What are you doing next week? As a youngster, so long ball by McIntosh to full forward. Stanley couldn't quite stick it. Martin to put pressure. Still with Martin. Can he kick a fourth? Oh, he has. Goes deep.
It's okay.
Shaw tries to attack the footy. Martin able to pick it up and turns around the corner, and Dusty just nails another one home for the Tigers.
Hawthorn can get that quick kick out. A grand final from the top shelf. There's the bounce. Both ruckmen hanging on. Kennedy can't emerge with the football, knocked forward by Savage. Canterbury to Malchesky. Is that the grand final? Sydney are premiers.
Bouncing ball. They've got a brand new stadium, a big one, and they're going to put a big flag up there in a moment because the Eagle has landed for the premiers in 2018.
Yesterday whether he felt that his late father and his late brother and his mother, who recently had heart surgery, were with him today. He said he did.
Look at that. There it is. It's all over. Port Adelaide. They had the power to win. And it was very much history in the making today.
Can somebody get a clear ball here and kick it long and hard? Goddard, the tap. Del Santo. It's going to be a draw. It's unbelievable. But it's happened. So Collingwood win by their greatest ever margin in a grand final. It doesn't get better than that. Lynch has had a terrific day. He kicked straight. He'd be one of the players of the match.
He would certainly be in line for the Norm Smith. He's had 7 marks, 10 possessions, kicked 2 goals for.
They've done it.
But he's got the ball in his hands, Bruce.
A bit of history here. Lee Matthews has been to the top of the mountain for a second time as coach. Once at Collingwood, and now he's done the impossible. Brisbane have won the premiership.
Power. Here's a go. Johnson with pace. Carrying it to half forward. Nick Davis. Fraser makes the lead. It's all over. The Brisbane Lions are premiers again. They have gone back to back in one of the most memorable grand finals.
It's okay.
Here it is. The Brisbane Lions have done it. The Hawks, the Bombers, the Crows. They couldn't do it in the 80s and the 90s, but the Lions have gone back to back to back to become the greatest side of the modern era. They are football's invincibles.